How do you add bentonite to a glaze that's already mixed?
You and me, babe. You and me, babe. It's just nothing else like you.
We're ready to go. Alrighty. 3 positive things, right? Mommies make everything better. Mommies make everything better. Thanks, Mommy. Positive thing number 2. Got me another light in the studio. Love light. I love light. Positive thing number 3. Got all this ready to go in the kiln. And I'm hoping to get the rest of this stuff ready to go in. Gotta get this stuff loaded, guys. Okay, so I did a little research for this. Look at that. Are you kidding me? So, 20 fingers. Had to scrape all this off because the wax curled. Right? You remember that, right? Look what it's doing. Well, I did a little research, and this has it has 5% clay in it. 5%. And that's it. So this needs bentonite. So those are going to hang out. All of these are going to hang out while I add bentonite to that. I also want to add some bentonite to the waterfall brown. Now, before all of you start telling me, don't add bentonite to wet glaze, I know. How do you add bentonite to wet glaze? Well, never done it before, but I have seen it done, so we're just going to try and repeat the process. I know the specific gravity of this chun seafoam. It is written on here. 146. So I know that this specific gravity is 146 on this particular glaze. Now I don't want to add 2% bentonite to the entire glaze until I know that's what it needs and that's what works. And the same thing with the waterfall brown. So I'm going to use, let me spell it for you. Brongniart''S. Brongniart's calculations. So I will try to link to the file in the comments. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I don't know if I'm smart enough to do that at this point. So I'm going to use Brongniart's or calculations and look up 146. If you have 146 specific gravity, then to have a dry weight of 100 plus whatever water is in there, then you need 190 grams of liquid. Okay? That's conversion. And so I need 190 grams of this. Let's check out what this is. Specific gravity is 141. I should write that down somewhere. And this one's 141, so it gets 206. Okay, so this is gonna look really weird, but I have autofocused to my screen because I want you to see this. This is the specific gravity. This is the weight of 100 grams. This is the weight of liquid representing 100 grams of dry weight. Brongniart's calculations, okay? And he was brilliant. We owe him so much. Well, now I can go get my digital scale. I can weigh out 190.4 grams of this and know that I need 2 grams of bentonite clay. And that will be 2% of 100 grams of dry weight, even though this is already wet. Woo! So, we'll do it together. Don't worry. First step is knowing your specific gravity. If you don't know, it's not hard to figure out. How much does 100 milliliters of your glaze weigh? And whatever it weighs, that is your specific gravity. Once you have that, then you get your Brongniart calculations. I will do my best to get those in the description, and it will tell you how much actual liquid you need to get back to a 100-gram batch without having to make up a whole new 100-gram batch to do your test. I have my big set of digital scales here. Ta-da! And I need a container. Oh man. Ugh. This is why we have pottery glasses. So we're going to zero that out. That's fantastic. And then we're going to mix. And then we're going to get 100 of this one that is a specific gravity of 146. We're going to get 190 grams out into the container. Power tools. Oh, 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 oh. And I need 2 grams. And that is 6 grams. So apparently this stuff packs a punch. Again, I'm very easy. Alright, that's 2.3, that'll work. Okay, and now I need some water. I need to do this twice because I have 2 different glazes. And both of them in 100-gram batches are going to need 2 grams of bentonite. That's 2.2 right there. Yay! 2.2, fantastic. Okay, the next thing to do is to slake this down. Slaking is just like when you have dry clay and you want that clay to rehydrate. So, we're going to do that same thing with the bentonite. The bentonite is clay, it's just powdered clay. So we need to slake it down. So I put This is a teaspoon measure. A teaspoon in here. And so we're just going to let that do its thing until all of that is at the same viscosity. And the key is not touching it. Now, anybody want to suspect how good at Emily is at not touching things? Okay, now on the bottom of that, you can see that has not gotten any water yet. That needs water. So here we are. Let's check on our slip here. Because essentially that's what this is. It's bentonite clay, which is clay. And we're turning it into slip. And the slip, yeah. And the slip is going to be a part of our glaze. Okay. You can see still has a few lumps in there. But overall, with patience, I think that those, I don't think those are any problem. I would put more water in with the bentonite if I was doing a bigger batch. But with these small batches, I just don't want to put too much water in. And again, I've never done this before. I do know that if you don't get your bentonite mixed in really well, it will leave white specks, or it could possibly leave white specks in the final glaze results. I guess we'll find out. Bentonite will do several things. It will, in this case, help a glaze flocculate, so that it lays onto the pot the way that you want it to lay onto the pot. It should, and again, never used bentonite before. In this case, it should help the glaze stick to the pot and not be powdery. The Caribbean Sea was dead panning. But if I take any more water out of the Caribbean Sea, then it's going to go on way too thick. So the bentonite clay will allow me to put more water into a dead panning glaze. Alrighty. So, this is what it looks like upon first putting it in there. And this is a milk frother. Alright. Look at that. Fantastic! Alright, let's see if anything comes back up to the surface while I buzz this out and do the other one. Alright. Look! That looks great! Yay! They both look better after the bentonite. This looks thicker and more it looks thicker, more flocculated, looks better overall than it did. This one looks thicker as well. So who knows what it will do as we go to, because the issue on this is it's not actually sticking to the pots. So, you know, we'll see. But initial thoughts are an improvement thus far. So, I have all of this is getting this. I'm gonna do one of these. No, I think I'll do one of the, I'm gonna pick out a bowlish kind of a thing for the waterfall brown. And then we need to finish that. And whatever Tim wants as far as his test tiles are concerned, which I'll probably do those with Tim's test tiles because we're going to use pink on those. He's going to do a test tile. So. No, he's going to do a test tile with purple, but I can use purple. No, I'm rambling. Bobby. It has too much water in it. Oh.